Every year on November 11th, we observe Veterans Day. It's a special day to honor the brave men and women who have served in the United States Armed Forces. These individuals have made incredible sacrifices to protect our nation. They have faced danger far from home and loved ones. On Veterans Day, we express our deepest gratitude for their service. It's a time for reflection and appreciation. We remember their courage and selflessness. We think about their sacrifices, both on the battlefield and in everyday life. Many have endured long deployments and missed holidays with family. Veterans Day is not just about parades and speeches. It's about recognizing the human cost of freedom. Our veterans are mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, friends and neighbors. Let us remember the true meaning of Veterans Day. It's a day to honor our veterans and thank them for their service.
The history of Veterans Day is deeply intertwined with World War I. Originally known as Armistice Day, it marked the end of hostilities in the war to end all wars. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918, the armistice was signed. 1 year later, President Woodrow Wilson declared November 11th as Armistice Day. It was a day to honor World War I veterans and celebrate peace. Over time, the day expanded to honor all U.S. Armed Forces veterans. In 1954, Armistice Day was renamed Veterans Day. Today, Veterans Day honors the legacy of all who served.
While both Veterans Day and Memorial Day are dedicated to honoring those who have served in the military, it's important to understand the distinction between these two important holidays. Veterans Day, observed on November 11th, is a day to celebrate the service of all U.S. military veterans. We honor all who have worn the uniform, whether they served in times of war or peace. Memorial Day, observed on the last Monday of May, has a more solemn focus. It is a day to specifically remember and mourn the U.S. military personnel who died while serving in the armed forces. We honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice, giving their lives in defense of our nation. On Veterans Day, we express our gratitude to living veterans for their dedication and sacrifice. We thank them for their service, for their willingness to put themselves in harm's way to protect our freedoms. It's a day for parades, celebrations, and expressions of appreciation. On Memorial Day, we remember those who are no longer with us. We visit cemeteries, lay wreaths, and participate in moments of silence to honor the fallen. It's a day for solemn reflection, remembrance, and gratitude for the ultimate sacrifice made by so many. Understanding the difference between Veterans Day and Memorial Day is crucial for showing respect to both living veterans and those who have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Thank you for your service is a common phrase used to express gratitude to veterans, and it's certainly a kind sentiment. However, there are many other meaningful ways to show your appreciation for their sacrifices. Remember, every veteran's experience is unique, and some may find that a simple thank you doesn't fully capture the depth of their experiences. Instead of just saying thank you, consider asking a veteran about their time in the service. Engage them in a conversation, showing genuine interest in their stories and experiences. Of course, be mindful of their boundaries and avoid pressing them to share if they seem uncomfortable. Another way to show your appreciation is by supporting organizations that assist veterans. There are many worthy organizations that provide veterans with essential services, such as housing, healthcare, job training, and mental health support. Remember, a simple act of kindness can go a long way in making a veteran feel appreciated. Offer to help with yard work, invite them to a community event, or simply take the time to listen to their stories. These small gestures can make a big difference.
On Veterans Day and every day, the most meaningful way to honor our veterans is by listening to their stories with open hearts and minds. Behind every uniform is a human being with unique experiences, challenges, and triumphs. By listening to their stories, we gain a deeper understanding of the sacrifices they have made and the challenges they have faced. When a veteran shares their experiences with you, it's important to listen attentively and without judgment. Avoid interrupting or interjecting your own opinions. Let them know that their story matters and that you value their perspective. Remember that many veterans have endured traumatic experiences during their service. Be patient and understanding if they are hesitant to share certain details. Your willingness to listen without judgment can provide a safe space for them to process their experiences and feel heard. By listening to our veterans, we honor their service in the most profound way possible. We acknowledge their sacrifices, we validate their experiences, and we demonstrate our gratitude for their service in a way that words alone cannot express.